first spring clean of the roof is about to go ahead because it's looking a little bit worse for wear, and after all that work we did, we've got to keep on top of it. Just going to test the anti-slip lockers. So if I fall off, it's Chris's fault. Now, I've just cleaned off the roof, brushed off all the trees and stuff. Now we're going to clean it. It's ready for it, look. Lots of sort of green bits over winter. Want to keep it looking nice after all that work that we did. Look at this glorious sunset. Oh, there's a boat coming. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. As we are washing the roof and there is a lot of water going down the gunnels, I just thought I'd come in and check and make sure, because in previous times we've come through and there's been a waterfall, but look, nothing. Oh look, these things are always falling down. Absolutely dry as a bone, you ripper. Finally, I think, cross everything multiple times, the duck hatch is sealed. The only downside to cleaning the roof is, look, next job will be cleaning the sides of the boat and the windows again. A glorious day to do it on though. I think we might have a slight pause to do that, and possibly have a chip butter with Chris's cobs he made yesterday. Look at that. Just come out to see how Chris is getting on, and there's very, very black smoke at the back there, so that must be a big fire. I don't know quite where, what's up there. I think it's mainly houses, so I hope everyone's okay. That smoke seems to have gone now, so hopefully it was maybe just a bonfire or something. Someone had put something on that had caused quite a lot of black smoke. So yeah, well, as long as it's not someone's property or something. But yeah, so boat is done, roof is clean, look. We did have a couple of people go past asking us if we did boat washes. Maybe in the future we might offer a service, cruise by wash. After all that work, we're now having chips on homemade sourdough butties made by Chris. Look at them. Nice. Job's done. It's time to leave. Tiller on, tyres up. So I've given all this a clean. Finally done the gunnels, because we haven't been able to get to that side of the boat when we were moored up for winter in Saltersford. Well, you can't get to it properly anyway, not that you can when you're canal side. So it's good to give that a good scrub, all these and windows. Just need to do the other side when we're moored up there. She's looking good. Chris is ashamed to leave this mooring, it's beautiful, but want to move on. Need to get quite a long distance away from the services, so we sort of need to move on. Chris has done a bit more faffing and painting around there. Well, apparently has. It doesn't look like it has. Maybe I haven't painted that bit. But I think he was pretending he was out here painting. Fine. Right, off we go. Doesn't the roof look better, eh? Nice little clean. Very nice. Those 40-mile-an-hour winds from yesterday have gone. It's absolutely beautiful now. Someone's got some plants up there though, all potted up. In fact, someone's little allotment or something. Yeah, boaters allotment. Off we go on our journey back down the Oxford. See where we get to today. I think we're only planning on doing one lock today, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how it goes, see how we feel. It's about 1:30 now. The car is not far after the lock, so we might stop there or cruise a little bit further and then come back and get it later. We shall see, because we've got, did we work out it was about 17 miles or something to the next facility? Was it that far?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, about, so quite a long distance to get to the next set of facilities. So we don't want to sort of yeah, we don't want to hang around here too long, even though it is glorious and it's nice to cruise a little bit each day. I've got some washing and that to do, so we need to cruise while the washing machine's on to generate the power, and then of course we need the water point to fill back up again. All things you need to think about. Right, off we go. Some water rushing down there, let's fill this lock. Deep one. This one is. Yeah. This abandoned house, look. It's a shame. Yeah, it does feel quick. Yeah, what a shame, look. A fireplace in there, can you see that? So we've got some plaster on the walls. Do a upper. Just whack a roof on. No bother. This is unusual. We're both on the boat in the lock together. There's a hire boat up there, which is one of the boats we hired, Pintail. They're on holiday on it, and the two young lads have offered to do the lock for us, which is very kind of them. Down into Davy Jones' locker.
Deep one, that's it.
It's a deep one, yeah. Hope it doesn't go on our roof. Yeah, they're so polite, those kids that did a lot for us. Love that. I don't think we've got too far to cruise now to get to where we're going to moor up. I made the most of the traffic jam. There was about 2 boats waiting to go down and 1 up, I think. So I read a few chapters of my book that I've got to send off to my editor by tomorrow. It's a final read through before it goes to publication. It's a beautiful day. Wasn't supposed to be that windy today, but it really does channel it down the side of these fields. Just been crabbing again across the water, and there's a nice tight little channel up ahead, just had and moored boats. Oh, that's a bit of excitement for the captain, isn't it?
Yeah, I like a bit of a challenge.
That's why he stayed with me for so long. There we go, look. I think whatever they've put up here, look, to protect this, has caved in. So that's all hanging in there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So needs a little bit more attention than that, methinks. If you're slightly scared of heights, then look away now. Look at how high that is. There's a boat down there. I know there's a lot of deeper locks than this one, but quite deep, these ones. So, is the window open? The window's not open, is it? Look, it's leaking. Cleaned that roof yesterday. Lock done. Don't get that one. Right, I think got a little while till the next one, so it's time to make a coffee. Get the state of my windows. That lock leaking all over it. We're going from lovely green fields, swing bridge, which was up, so I didn't need to do it, to lovely tree-lined canal. Look, the bird shrilling in the distance. Don't know what's up with that. Don't know if the camera will pick it up. I've met two boats in critical areas, corners, and the tight spots where the swing bridge, some of the swing bridges used to be, the standard. Don't know if you'll be able to see them. There's some lovely carves in there. Look at how cute they are. Old aqueduct here, look. Nearly missed it, I was drinking my coffee. Now we're just trying to decide if that's a viaduct or an aqueduct. We can never remember.
An aqueduct over water, or does it take water over?
Can't remember.
That's ropes.
There's another one of those like markers, look. Anybody know anything about these? I've seen a few of them, yeah. This is a River Cherwell, is it?
Yeah.
This one. This is the road noise that we've heard probably the last couple of moorings just in the distance. This is the M40. Don't really, we were just saying we don't really mind that kind of noise as long as you're not too close, because it's just a constant noise in the background. Beautiful fields, look. Definitely recommend coming down the Oxford or up the Oxford, depending on where you are on the network, especially if you wanted to do canal boat holiday. Beautiful. Not too many locks, and the locks are pretty easy, the ones we've done so far. That was funny. We were just coming underneath the motorway and we heard a horn and we thought it was on the motorway, but it wasn't. It was a boat coming through. Luckily Chris just realised and reversed the boat, didn't you? So yeah, luckily there was no collision, but yeah, a bit slow off the mark there, realising that it was a boat. You can just see that peeking through the trees. Don't know if it's a fancy garden feature for a fancy house or something to do with a park, or I'm not really quite sure. Very nice. There's a nice house here, so maybe it's something to do with them. Look at this now. This is my type of mooring. Look. Farm shop, hot tub, the pig place. That is very cool. This is unusual at this Nell Bridge lock. They've got a navigation warning look for the water levels. Normally, I think that's usually just on rivers, but obviously not. So whatever it's, I presume if it's fed by the River Cherwell that they might get issues with flooding. Pintail's just gone out, that hire boat that we met on the way down, that we hired out a few years ago. Yeah, so we were trying to get out of that lock, but there was something trapped behind the gate, but we couldn't see it. We tried, there was another chap, because another boat going in. Yeah, we tried opening it, closing it, checking it, but we couldn't see what was trapped there, so it must have been right at the bottom.
Had to resort to power.
Yeah, we were ramming speed. I sort of pushed the gate as Chris was coming through, because
Went through all right, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, we had a bit of space and sort of bounced the lock a bit. Little trick I learnt. Yeah, Yorkshire ass saves the day. But anyway, we got through. It was just, you don't want to get trapped, that's the thing. It'd be a nightmare. But hey ho, we're through. Right, that was quickly through that lock and into another one. Although the level doesn't look like it changes very much. There's this little causeway thing, look. It's interesting. There's always something to see, isn't there? Always something a bit different. I wonder if this is the reason for the warnings up there. Maybe there's floods. Perhaps. Oh, this is a funny lock. Oh, I'll show you this. Hold on. There's a funny shaped lock, look. I've been walked through one like this before. There's the reason for the water indicator in the last lock, which is in the green, which as expected, because we've not had hardly any rain. Just waiting for that boat to pass ours, and then we'll come in. Yeah, it barely changes the water level, so there won't be much locking to do. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's starting to rain, so I don't know if we're going to get moored up before the rain gets us, which is forecast for this afternoon. I think it's about 11:45 now, something like that. Don't know if I can get these sheep on video. It's been so funny. It's just run so fast down there, and look at them jumping on each other, and oh, it's hilarious. Look, oh, trying to be friends. Oh, maybe they're jumping. Oh dear, that's hilarious. They're just staring at each other. So funny.